Bonjour, Year 11. This recording is I've made to take you through a PowerPoint called Describing Physical Appearance, and you're going to learn how to describe hair and eye colours in French. So what you need to do is sit back and listen to the recording, take notes. We've talked about this some of this stuff in class, and we're going to continue talking and learning about this in class in the coming lesson. So you need to have taken notes and be ready to apply what you've learned in this PowerPoint in the next lesson. So the objective for this PowerPoint is to learn words for describing hair and eyes in French and to correctly match these adjectives to the noun they describe. Okay, so starting with hair, the sentence is formed as follows. In French, il a les cheveux bruns, which is he has the hair brown, if you were to translate that literally, which is he has brown hair. And for a girl, elle a les cheveux longs. She has the hair long, which is she has long hair. So that's the formation of a sentence, and you need to take note of the words and how they're put into the sentence. But you can also say elle est blonde, she is blonde, or le rouquin for the redhead. So here are some other words to describe hair: long, mi-long, frisé, court, raide, blond, brun, châtain, noir, roux, gris. And you'll notice that I've added an S to most of the words because they are describing a plural word, cheveux. So when you describe a plural word, when you use an adjective after a plural noun, it's usually got an S on the end, as you can see with all of those. So eyes. Form your sentence as follows. Il a les yeux bleus. He has the eyes blue. He has blue eyes. So I hope you've noticed so far that when you describe something in French, you have the noun and then you have the adjective, which is the opposite way around from the way we say in English. So we say blue eyes, they say eyes blue or yeux bleu. That's a really important thing to remember with adjectives, and that's something that we'll always come back to. So here's some more eye colours: bleu, vert, noisette, marron, noir. And you can see I've underlined marron because it's a brown that's used for eyes only. You may remember back when we just talked about hair, that's actually brun. Marron is used for eyes. Now remember to add the S on the end of those words because you're describing a plural word, yeux, which means eyes, but marron and noisette don't change. They don't have any additional letters added to them. Okay, so you'll have noticed that all of these sentences say someone has blue eyes or brown hair. So therefore you need to know the conjugation of avoir, which is as follows. So this is the verb we use to talk about having something. So you have brown eyes, you have red hair, I have, etc. And this is be your second irregular verb that we've covered in quite a short space of time, but it is up there as important as être, being two irregular verbs that you do need to learn. So I'll go through it with you now, and you can listen and then write it down. J'ai, tu as, il a, elle a, on a, nous avons, vous avez, ils ont, elles ont. Okay, so take note of that. Alright, let's see if you can describe in your head the people that I'm going to show you on the PowerPoint, their hair and eyes. You might need to refer back to the notes that you've taken for the words for long, short, mid-length, curly, straight, etc. And then after a while I'll put up some of the sentences you may have thought about. So for this particular person, Rafael Nadal, Il a les cheveux bruns et longs. So that means he has brown and long hair. You might have said mi-long. Il a les yeux marrons. Okay, he has brown eyes. Okay, thinking about this one. Did you think il a les cheveux bruns et courts? Il a les yeux verts. So he's got short brown hair and he's got green eyes. Elle a les cheveux blancs, mi-longs et raides. So she has mid-length, straight blonde hair. Elle a les yeux bleus. She has blue eyes. Next one. Elle a les cheveux roux et longs. She's got long red hair. Elle a les yeux bleus. She has blue eyes. Next. Il a les cheveux noirs et courts et frisés. He has short, curly, black hair. Il a les yeux noirs. He has black eyes. And last one. Elle a les cheveux gris, courts et frisés. Elle a les yeux bleus. Okay, think about all of those things again as you just look through the pictures. Okay, can you work out what these sentences mean in English? Je suis blond. Elle a les cheveux roux. Il a les yeux marrons. Vous avez les cheveux courts. Nous avons les cheveux gris. Okay, you might want to pause it here as you write down your answers. I am blonde. She has red hair. He has brown eyes. Do you have short hair? We have grey hair. And what do these sentences mean in French? He has green eyes. I have short and straight hair. He is a blonde. You, in the singular, have curly hair. They, being girls, have long hair. Did you have Il a les yeux verts. J'ai les cheveux courts et raides. Il est blanc. Tu as les cheveux frisés. Elles ont les cheveux longs. Alright, let's move on to describing physical appearance and the different types of body sizes and shapes. Please make sure that you are writing these things down. You can always go back and rewatch the video whenever you like, and I will be putting this PowerPoint onto your eCampus page so you can download it for yourself and just look through it at your own pace too. So we're going to make adjective agreement with the noun, how adjectives agree with the noun they describe, and we're going to learn some words for describing the body and personality as well. So when I say make the adjective agree with the noun it describes, that means you have a noun. As I mentioned before, the adjective goes after the noun, and it agrees with the noun. It agrees with the noun, which means it matches its gender and number. So if the noun is feminine and plural, then it will have some extra letters on the end of the adjective. Okay, so just watch and listen as we go through. Okay, so some descriptions of bodies and shapes and sizes. So the sentence, similar to the ones you've already seen, il a les jambes longues. He has the legs long, which is he has long legs. Elle est petite. She is small. So here are some other words to describe the body. Mince, gros, grosse, grand, grande, petit, petite, long, longue, laid, laide. Okay, and the letters in brackets refer to whether you are describing something feminine. It will have an E in brackets, or a UE for long. And if it's grosse, it has an SE, so slight irregularities there. Okay, some more words in the next box. Beau, belle. So beau for the masculine, belle for the feminine. Jolie, moche, mignon, mignonne, assez, très, vraiment. Okay, so some more words there that you can add in. The last three just give you a bit more, they're qualifying adjectives that give you some more information about the adjective. So remember to add S, E or ES on the end depending on who or what is being described. So if I'm describing a girl and I'm saying that she is pretty, I'm going to spell jolie with the extra E on the end. Okay, so some words to describe personality now. Form your sentence again. Il est doux, he is sweet. Elle est gentille, she is nice. And there's quite a few words here, so I'll just read through them and you can pause the recording and write down what they mean. So timide, doux, douce, sympa, gentille, cool, méchant, méchante, intelligent, intelligente, courageux, courageuse, marrant, marrante, patient, patiente, sérieux, sérieuse, travailleux, travailleuse, violent, violente, sportif, sportive. Now the letters in brackets show you how the adjective changes according to who is being described. And you can see some of them are irregular, so you need to take note of those. Okay, so I'm going to put up some pictures of well-known people and just think of a few sentences that you could use to describe some of these people, just to practice everything that we've done so far. Now if you just pause here, and I want you to think of some sentences in your head using those structures that we've looked at to describe one or two of these people. Okay, that's the end of this presentation. So we'll be discussing a lot of this in class, practicing in class, and yeah, come to class prepared with your questions. If something doesn't make sense, then you should have thought of, you'll think of that now and you can pass it on to me in class. Au revoir.